Hello, everyone. This is our weekend devotional for July 3rd and 4th and 5th and Monday the 6th as well. And I wanted to read a passage and then reflect a little bit on memory. I'm reading from John chapter 14, verses 26 and 27. Jesus is speaking to his disciples. But the Advocate, the Holy Spirit, whom God the Father will send in my name, will teach you everything and remind you of all that I have said to you. Peace I leave with you. My peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not let them be afraid. I thought of that passage because it talks about how the Holy Spirit reminds us, guides our memories. And we all need helps to guide our memories sometimes. You know, I wear a cross around my neck to remind me of what's most important. The shirt that I'm wearing, which you probably can't read all of, is a reminder also of something that's a very important part of our faith, to love our neighbors, even when our neighbors are different than us in some way, even when our neighbors annoy us in some way. I thought about memory in reference to this weekend for two reasons. One, of course, this is July 4th weekend. And July 4th weekend is a time to remember the history of the United States. It's an anniversary. It remembers when the Declaration of Independence was signed. And if you watch the online worship for this week, or if you join us on the 5th for the sermon here at the church outside, you'll hear a little bit more on memory. But I also thought of memory because this weekend is always the first weekend for a pastor and an appointment. In our tradition in the United Methodist Church, pastors are appointed for 1 year, and that year goes from July 1st to June 30th of the next year. And then if you're reappointed, you stay in the same place, or if you're appointed someplace new, you start in someplace new. Well, this weekend marks 13 years that I've been under appointed to serve a church as a pastor. And so this weekend brings back a lot of memories of all the churches I've served, of many people that I've met, of unbelievably good, joyful things that have happened in ministry, and also some times when ministry was hard, and when there was pain, and when there was difficulty. This year I'm celebrating the beginning of a second year of ministry here in Malta, and I'm grateful for that. I think memory is important. Now, as I say often in these, I love history. I think I said it one of the ones earlier this week, actually, one of these devotionals earlier this week. But history, I find, is about memory and about remembering what happened so that we can either learn something that might be good to do again, or remember what not to do so we don't make the same mistakes. When we celebrate anniversaries, we remember so many things, the good and the bad. Now, memories bring me some of my greatest joy. I remember when the children were born. I remember when Megan and I started dating. I remember love. I remember beautiful things that I've experienced. I remember amazing vacations. I even remember some few really, really good bites of food because I think with my stomach too often. And also, memories are hard sometimes. I don't only remember good things because not everything that I remember is good. That's been true of my ministry. Sometimes I did right. I think I was doing what God wanted me to do. And other times, oh boy, did I mess up. I have to remember that and learn from it. It's true for American history. There are times that American society has done good things, and there are times that American society has done absolutely horrible things. And we need to remember both of those facts and learn from both of them. We need to remember. So on this weekend that's an anniversary of our country, that for me is an anniversary of key moments in my professional life, but when you're a pastor, your professional life and your personal life and your faith life, they all kind of, it's a threefold braid of some sort. Not that I really know how to braid or make rope or anything like that. But let us use this weekend to remember. And as we remember, I hope some of those memories fill us with joy and inspiration. But also, let us have the courage to remember maybe some hard things and pray that God will show us what we can learn from those memories so that we can do better and so that we can help all of humanity, all of God's children, do and be better. I believe that memory is a great gift, but I also believe that God is guiding us to a better future. So let us remember, and may those memories point us, be used by God to point us towards what God is doing. The reign of God guided by the love of Jesus Christ. For this country, for our lives, for this earth, for all of existence. So, let us remember, and may God guide us in the lessons we learn from those memories. I bid you peace and love this weekend. I'll talk to you next week. God bless. Goodbye.